Hey guys, what's up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, and today we're taking a look at this comic Marvel Legends Black Widow action figure. And this figure came out a couple of months back, and I just wasn't really interested in it. I'm not a big comic Black Widow fan, and yeah, I just paid it no attention. But then over the last few weeks, and since this figure's been released, I've seen a lot of it over on Instagram, people talking about it on Reddit, and it looks like a really strong Marvel Legends release. It looks like maybe one of the better Marvel Legends figures over the last year, and so with it being Christmas, I thought it was a great time to get my hands on this figure, and so it's finally arrived, and I definitely want to take a closer look at it here on the channel. And so let's not wait any longer. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys have picked this figure up, what your thoughts of it are, and while you're down there guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button. And let's not wait any longer, let's take a closer look at our Marvel Legends Black Widow. So let's do what we always do and take a closer look at the packaging. Up in the top left we have Marvel Legends series, 4+ in the top right, and then we get an Avengers logo up the top, 60 years of Earth's Mightiest. Black Widow here, picture of the figure, we've got some background art, Marvel's Avengers, Beyond Earth's Mightiest. We then have a warning in the bottom left, plastic free packaging, Hasbro, and great image of Black Widow on the side here, image of the figure on this side, and then we have the back, and it shows us everything included with this figure. And this is one of the main reasons I picked this up. Look at the amount of accessories and interchangeable parts we get with this Marvel Legends figure. I mean, I'm mainly a Spider-Man collector, so you can imagine how disappointed I've been with all the latest accessories and lack of interchangeable parts. And so this feels like a breath of fresh air. This feels like something good coming from Hasbro here, and I'm really excited to take a closer look at all these different things. Not a write-up or anything, just all this mumbo jumbo at the bottom. Let's take a closer look at the figure. And so here is our Black Widow Marvel Legends figure out of the box, and look at all this stuff we get. I feel like we are getting treated here from Hasbro, and this figure is only £25, the exact same as every other Marvel Legends at the moment. We've just had the latest No Way Home retro carded wave, and there was really little to no accessories at all and very limited interchangeable parts. At the same price point, it just doesn't make sense to me. I would love to know all the ins and outs from Hasbro one day, because yeah, it's mind-boggling, but let's ignore all that. This is what we get with this figure, and it feels really damn good. Let's take a closer look at what we get here. So we get all the interchangeable hands. This of course is more of a gun holding hand here, and we get another one for the other arm, just the same sculpt there. Then we get two fisted hands, and at the moment she's got the two open hands, so we get two fisted hands, two gun holding hands, and two open hands as well. You really can't complain with that. We get all the hands that we need here with Black Widow. And then we get some fun stuff. We get some blast effects. This one's a wee bit of a smaller blast effect, and I'm presuming that will port into the gun. We'll find out later on. We get another one of the smaller blast effects here. And yeah, these are really nice. I really like the colour of them, good sculpt, and once again, it should port into the gun fairly easy. We then get some smoke effects, and I do really like these. I hope these port into the gun, makes it look like it has just shot off. That's really nice. The translucent plastic and everything gives it a good effect there, and really nice that they've included that. And then we get the guns themselves. So one has a silencer, we can see at the end, it's got that room to port the bits in. I don't know, yeah, the silencer itself isn't popping off, and the gun looks a wee bit small. I don't know what I feel. I would like a different gun design, but that's just personal opinion. I'm fine with this, it does look good, but I would have liked a more traditional looking pistol, I think. But yeah, this is really nice. I do like the silencer on it as well. And then we get basically the same gun without the silencer, and I would have liked, I don't know, I would have liked two of the same kind of gun. I think it will look odd if she's got one gun with a silencer and one gun without. I guess it would make sense if she just picked up like an enemy's weapon, but why would you have one gun with a silencer and the other without one? It doesn't make too much sense. And so yeah, I would have liked two of the same gun, but yeah, it's cool that we get an option, we get different variety. She doesn't have to be holding both guns at the same time, I suppose. So yeah, really nice accessories so far in the kind of gun area of things. And then we have some interchangeable wrist accessories, and these look great as well. Same idea as the gun. We have the smoke effect coming off the gauntlet here, and another one of them for, once again, the other arm. And then we have 2 blast effects wrist gauntlets as well, so the wrist gauntlets are actually firing out stuff there. So yeah, this one's a wee bit warped, could use with a bit of a heat blast there. But apart from that, this is awesome. This is really cool. I love all the accessories that we're given here. They're all sculpted really nicely. They all look really good. And it's just, once again, it feels a lot of fun. It feels like we're being treated here. And we've not even gotten to the interchangeable heads yet. We get 3 very different looking head sculpts, which is just epic. Once again, adding to the fun factor of this figure. The head that we get on the body here looks really good. It comes with a shorter hair look. We have the hair coming right over the face. You can move that about actually. So yeah, we see the face there and it looks really, really nice, really nicely painted, sculpted, whatnot. And yeah, we get this short haired look here, putting the hair back over the face there. Hair's nicely sculpted all around. And then we get these 2 interchangeable head sculpts, and they are all just so good. This is a really great Marvel Legends submission. I mean, I've seen a lot of really good head sculpts coming from Marvel Legends, and a lot of them for me are the MCU figures, but this comic head sculpt looks so good. The attention to detail here is great. All the different kind of paint applications in that face there really make it pop, and the hair's sculpted so nicely. The other one's kind of similar to that one. I'll show both of them off, but we do have a completely different hairstyle here. So it's once again the longer hair, but got a bit of a different fringe and things going on. Every one of these head sculpts are 10 out of 10. They are excellent, and I'm just so glad we get these options with this Marvel Legends figure. Looking at the figure itself, yeah, we've seen the head sculpt, looks really nice. I really like the upper body here, nicely sculpted, nice paint applications, and they've got the kind of mimicked fabric sculpting going on there. So yeah, looks really nice on this Marvel Legends figure, but there isn't really much more going on with the figure. Of course, Black Widow sports this all black costume, and so yeah, you do have the kind of areas of sculpted mimicked fabric, but there isn't much paint detail or sculpted detail further than that, and we don't really need it because of course it is Black Widow. I will say the plastic is a wee bit on the soft side, a wee bit on the gummy side. I would have liked that to feel a bit more solid, but yeah, it doesn't feel terrible, but definitely noticeable straight out of the box. I like the gauntlets. I will say I wish the belt sat on the figure a wee bit better, but it's just a very small gripe. It is looking pretty good, and yeah, we'll get to the articulation later on, but the range of movement on this thing, really damn good, can't complain at all. So yeah, let's compare our Marvel Legends Black Widow next to some of the other Avengers in the collection. And so here's our comic Black Widow Marvel Legends figure, in amongst some other comic Marvel Legends figures, and I think she scales excellently. She's a wee bit taller than Wolverine here, a wee bit smaller than Cap and Iron Man, and she's standing around the same height as Spidey here. So yeah, I think she scales very well. I'll try and run over all the articulation on Black Widow here, so you can get the head sculpt moving about that far up, and it will go about that far down, which is pretty good. You can get it left and right, it will pivot around as well, and of course it is interchangeable. You can get the arm moving about that far up the way, you can get it moving all the way around, and she does have upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows here. If you can get it going, as I said, it is a wee bit gummy. You can get the wrist moving backwards and forwards a wee bit there. The wrist gauntlet will come into play here, and yeah, it will rotate around. Same articulation in the other arm. It is worth noting that this figure is pinless and it looks excellent because of that. We do have this articulation in the chest area here, so that will move forwards and backwards, rotate around a wee bit. Really nice range of movement in this area here, and then you get this ab crunch down at the bottom of the waist, and that is awesome. Really nice range of movement here on this Black Widow figure. We get the leg kicking really far forward. about that far back, it will go about that far out the way. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, once again all pinless. Get the foot moving backwards and forwards, and it will pivot around as well. Yeah, the range of movement on this thing is insane. And so there we have it for our new Marvel Legends comic Black Widow action figure. And as I said at the start of the video, I'm not a massive Black Widow fan. I don't really know much about the character outside of the MCU, and so I initially passed on this figure. But I think the hype is real. This thing has a great range of movement. I forgot to mention in the articulation bit that there is butterfly joints as well, and from what I've heard from collectors, this is the best range of movement we've gotten on a female Marvel Legends figure, and so I definitely hope it continues. And for that reason, this figure is so much fun. Great range of movement, a lot of interchangeable parts and accessories. The fun factor on this thing is through the roof, and yeah, I'm really happy that I've picked this up. For £25, I can't recommend this figure enough. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram in the description below, where I'll definitely be posting a lot of pictures of Black Widow up over there. Feel free to hop on over to the channel page as well, check out any of my other videos. It means so much that you've watched this video right here, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.